Hi, this morning we've got a patient who's come to us from Moses, and Charlie has been HIV positive for approximately 10 years, and then in 2003 he went to sleep one night, and then the next morning he woke up and his eyesight was completely gone. He wasn't able to see a thing. And Brian, we've been treating him this morning, and Brian used the flash on him, and he's determined that his optic nerves and his eye is completely okay, because he actually responded in pain to the flash being held against his right eye there that looks like it has a cataract on it. So we're treating him today. We will kill the virus, and we're hoping that his eyesight will be restored. It seems to be no reason other than that pineal gland in the top of his brain there has been targeted, as we know, and that being the cause for his loss of eyesight. So we're excited today to have Charlie and his family here with Margaret and George, and the boy who's 2 years old. Margaret and George are both healthy, but we're treating Margaret anyway. After our day yesterday with about 15 patients who all responded with glee.
Right, now what we should do now is show how we've tested Charles. We'll take the worst, what appears to be the worst eye, which would be the right eye with the slight cataract. Now, cataract doesn't cause blindness, but it causes a person to have slight loss of light coming into the eye. So we're going to place this against Charles's right temple tightly. Okay, now just close your eyes, Charles. When she fires it, tell me if you see anything. You saw light? Okay, now what that means is the optic nerve is picking up the light, because we're saturating it with light. That means the brain is picking up light. That means when we do it to his eye, it really stung. So that means what they've done, the Americans have introduced this particular style of altered aids to cause people to go blind. Part of their satanic rituals, if you like. The more suffering they can cause, this is mayhem, this is Freemasonry. So a blind person takes a lot of people to look after him. An AIDS person doesn't. But having AIDS and blind, that takes up a lot of resources in the country, and that's how they defeat you. So I would say that they've introduced the virus in around maybe 10 years ago. Obviously Charles is one of the first to be affected by it, but he went blind after 3 years, and suddenly. So that means they were successful in their virus, and therefore it is now becoming more common amongst other AIDS patients, because they then put it into the mosquito, they breed the mosquito up, drop them by plane into the swamp areas, and then they breed with the females, the males they do it to, and they take the gene into the female, and that's what they've done. Absolute, 100% guaranteed. So we expect a very fine response with Charles. It's going to be interesting in the next few days how he feels. I wouldn't be surprised if he wakes up restored. Wouldn't surprise me. It also wouldn't surprise me if it slowly improves. So now, and that's his lovely wife, Margaret. We're doing Margaret, and I want to stress to all you people who are in science that you do the whole family, because if the mosquito has bitten, it'll bite other people in the family and take the malaria bug. Charles has got malaria, or had malaria up until now, and that would then spread throughout the family. It doesn't necessarily come out in the other members of the family straight away. It can lay dormant, but it carries the AIDS virus. So it's a diabolical thing that the Americans have done. This is Moses and the little baby. George. Hello, Georgie. He's like, what is that big white thing?